Yeah, man. Your intimidation tactics won't work. I'm still calling about legislation, man. Put a legislative representative on the phone. All right, well, pass the phone, man. Really.
No.
All right, well, you're being very childish, man. Really. And listen, let me tell you. Do you realize, and I'm not saying this to threaten you, but you're not going to threaten me. Y'all got guns. Do you realize that if y'all put my life in jeopardy, you are also putting your own life in jeopardy? Really. So let's avoid violence. Are you willing to avoid violence?
No one even talk about violence.
Whoa. Slow down. When you send armed gunmen to my family's house, you're definitely instigating violence.
You're the one that keeps talking about violence.
Well, you sent armed gunmen to my family's house.
You were talking about violence on Friday. You were talking about
what violence did I speak about? You cannot mischaracterize me. This is all being recorded.
I'm mischaracterizing you.
What violence did I speak about? I'm asking, what violence did I speak about? Let's talk about it.
Why don't you go talk to one of the troopers?
Say it again.
Why don't you go talk to one of the troopers?
And let me show you how foolish you are. I'm not even in the fucking country right now. Really.
That's fine. Tell me where you are.
All right, man. Well, listen, if y'all...
Tell me where you are.
Let me say this, man. And y'all really making a mockery of yourselves. Really, you're showing how uneducated and disorganized you really are.
Mm-hmm.
Back to the focal point. I'm calling about legislation, man. Pass the phone.
No.
All right, man. I mean, this is all being recorded, so, I mean, you could play on the phone as a public servant. Parham, P-A-R-H-A-M, correct?
Not answering you. Why don't you come talk to one of the troopers that's investigating you?
I mean, well, listen, man. I'm investigating you all. We even. Fuck it.
Okay.
Back to the focal point. You see that I'm calling about legislation, right?
That's what you've stated.
Okay, so why are you, as a non-legislative public servant, on the phone right now?
Because I answered the phone.
Clearly, now that you've answered the phone, why won't you pass the phone to a legislative staffer?
Because they're not speaking to you.
They're public servants, man. It's not, that's what I'm saying, man. We're not kids. I'm not your boyfriend. I'm not your girlfriend. You know what I mean? They're not speaking to me. I'm calling about legislation, man. It's their official capacity that they interface with constituents. This is a fact. Really. So why are you...
You've been told not to call here.
Say it again.
You've been told repeatedly since Friday, because of your actions and your behavior.
My actions and my behavior. Well, number one, let's start with the beginning.
That's why you've been advised not to call here.
Who has the authority to tell me not to call? Public servants whose salaries I pay with my taxes. Please tell me.
Do you have the authority to cuss people out on the phone?
Who did I curse out on the phone?
Everyone, including me.
All right, man. I'm calling to protect babies from being killed. Literally.
No, that's not what you were calling.
You said it's not. Okay, so what was I calling about?
To argue and cuss at everybody.
About what?
There's multiple things you said.
All right, what did I curse at you all about, allegedly?
I don't know, you started rambling so much it was hard to keep up with beyond the curse words and everything else.
You hear yourself? So you're unable to articulate any of the profane words that I allegedly used.
Oh, you used plenty.
All right, man.
And I've already articulated them to the people I need to.
I mean, all right, man. Are there any legislative staffers in, man?
No.
All right, man. And look, you timed up that Speaker of the House is lying with this shit. You know that, right?
You are.
I'm calling about legislation.
No, you weren't.
All right, man. Are you able to pass the phone to a legislative staffer?
No.
All right, man. So let's deal with it. How much longer are you going to attempt to mischaracterize and defame me?
No one's mischaracterizing you.
I mean, y'all got multiple open investigations against me.
Multiple?
Yeah.
I know about one now.
All right. Well, that's
you
one. Look. That's one.
Everybody else.
Now listen, that's one too many. What the fuck? My tax revenue is paying y'all to investigate me. So my tax revenue is paying you all to investigate me. My tax revenue is paying Maryland State Police to investigate me.
I don't work for the tax department.
Well, my tax revenue pays your salary.
Does it? Yeah, I don't know. I don't work for the tax department.
Yes, you work for the constituents. You're a public servant. Did you forget? I'm asking, did you forget? Respectfully, did you forget? I'm asking respectfully, did you forget that you work for the constituents?
I know who I work for.
All right, so I'm a constituent. Are you able to place a legislative staffer on the phone, please?
No.
Well, listen, let me ask you this respectfully. Why are you with your panties in a bunch? Really, I'm asking. Why do you have your panties in a bunch? I'm not disrespecting you. You know I didn't call for you. I'm not being irate. Really.
You were.
All right. When was I allegedly irate? When?
The entire time, your entire involvement with me, you've been irate. And I tried to have a peaceful conversation with you. I tried to ask you everything.
Could we be peaceful
And
now?
you took this completely the wrong way.
All right. Well, could we keep it peaceful now?
That's up to you, sir.
All right. Let's keep it peaceful. So I'm asking you, as a man, I know that you're state police, Maryland State Police, but I'm asking you as a man, respectfully. You see that I'm calling to protect babies from being killed. Why are you choosing to impede on my civic obligations? Respectfully, I'm asking. Really, I'm asking because you know I'm doing something that benefits society. I'm calling to protect babies from being assassinated in their mother's wombs. Why are
You don't
you...
get to pick up the phone and cuss everybody out, okay? And think that you're going to just get your way.
Am I cursing you out right
They don't
now?
have to be on the phone with you. They're not required to be on the phone with you.
Well, number one, are you able to produce that in writing?
Produce it in writing.
Yes. Are you able to present that in writing that they, as public servants, are not obligated to respond to constituents?
They're
Really?
not going to speak to you after the way you've treated everybody.
Sir, with all due respect, they have treated the babies much worse. They're killing the babies. Really?
You saw someone kill a baby?
Listen, this is not time to play, man. You know what
No, I'm
abortion
asking
is.
you a question. You keep saying.
Yes, you can
they're
literally.
killing
Well,
babies.
let me tell you,
So who did you see
I'll
kill
tell
a
you where you
baby?
could go see the babies get killed. You could
So
go
who
to.
did you see kill a baby?
I'm trying to tell you. Can I answer your question?
Who here killed a baby?
Adrienne Jones, when she created the legislation to kill babies and put it
So
in
you
the Maryland
actually
Constitution.
saw her kill a child in front of you with
No,
your own
I
eyes.
saw the fruit of her legislation, which is multiple Planned Parenthoods where they assassinate babies. Matter of fact, she even increased the funding to abortion clinics in the state of Maryland. Really. So I'm
But
asking.
you keep saying you saw people kill babies, so I'm asking
Yes, that's what
you, who
abortion
did you
is.
see with your own eyes kill a baby?
That's what abortion is. You don't know that? Really, I'm talking to you as an adult. We're being respectful. You don't know that that
The
is what...
problem is it has not been respectful. That's the problem.
All right, well, are you willing to let bygones be bygones?
Let bygones be bygones?
Yes.
No, we're beyond that now.
All right, man. Well, where are we
Beyond
now,
that
then?
And you have raised it to this level of why we're beyond
I raised
that.
it to this level? They the ones that
Yeah.
chose to call law enforcement on me when I never broke the law.
No, you did break the law.
Which law did I break?
Telephone misuse. That's what you wrote.
that's a I'm white and I say so law. Come on.
Okay, it's a law. The state of Maryland's a law.
All right, well, let me ask you this, and are you able to allow me to complete a sentence, please? My question
I've been
is,
listening.
why are you enforcing the law against me, a U.S. citizen, but you literally refuse to report the tens of thousands of illegal aliens in the state of Maryland to ICE? Why doesn't the law apply to them?
Why doesn't the law apply to
Apply. Why doesn't the law apply to the illegal aliens in the state of Maryland?
I don't have the answer for you.
So there's a set of laws for U.S. citizens and a set of laws for illegal aliens. That's Jim Crow by definition. That's selective enforcement by definition.
You've
Really?
come to that conclusion, not me.
Well, I'm dealing with reality. Really. That's why I never respect any of you. None of your intimidation tactics will ever work against me. Really.
Yeah.
They won't. So I'm asking with all due respect, Why are you in the way as I'm calling to protect babies from being killed?
I don't have an answer for you. I'm not answering that.
Then why did you choose to get on the phone then?
Because I can pick up the phone.
Of course, but if you had nothing to say, why pick up the phone?
Because I can.
Do you know in the playback, they'll see how immature and narcissistic you are? You know this is being recorded, right? I'm asking.
You're saying
No, I'm
that
asking.
again, not me.
Do you know that this is being recorded?
No, I don't know.
All right. It's you all that's recording
And I
it.
didn't give consent
It's
to any of that either,
Maryland
by
State
the way.
Police. Maryland State Police are the ones that are recording this discussion. You don't know that?
Yeah, well, I didn't give consent to anybody.
You don't have to. You their employer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pardon me. You're their employee. Really, they're your employer. So back to the focal point. I'm asking a simple question: do you consider yourself to be a man, or are you non-binary, or do you consider yourself to be a man?
I'm not answering that.
Really, man. And let me say this, man. I don't know why you think that you could use the word escalate against me like it won't escalate against you. Really. Why would you use that word in reference to me? You talking about escalation.
Escalate against
I'm trying
me.
to de-escalate. I'm trying to avoid violence.
You've been the only one talking about violence this entire
Literally,
time.
abortion
Since
is violence.
Friday.
Abortion is violence against babies.
No.
You said no?
Violence against.
You said no?
Against me, you've been saying.
You said violence against
All
you.
of your hateful words, all of your racist remarks.
Are you able to?
Have you
Are you
forgot
able to
about those?
repeat any of these allegedly racist remarks or hateful
Have you
remarks?
forgot about all that?
Are you
Probably
able to repeat
everything.
any
You
of
know what you
them?
said.
What did I say? Please tell me.
You tell me.
What did I allegedly
You
say?
have all
Please
the
tell me.
answers, sir. You tell me.
I'm asking you. What did I allegedly say? I'm asking.
Mask, I'm not answering you.
You gotta think before you speak, man.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna hang up. I'm gonna call back. Hopefully you don't answer.
Okay.
All right.